evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Good evening, happy full moon, and almost Easter. Easter weekend coming up. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here with me tonight. I always appreciate all of the support and love that you all give me out there for all of those watching. So I had a wonderful get together with some coworkers today, and we were having some dinner just before the show, and it was just an amazing feeling of community and like the tribe, like you have found part of your tribe. And it's just really great to be able to experience and to share with like-minded people and being and feeling that you are in a safe place and a safe space to be able to be who you are, regardless of who you are. Right? Where there's no judgment, where there is nothing but pure love and openness and reflection. And so it's so important as humans, we are people who love to be around others. Well, for the most part. But we are, we love having the community and the communication. And so many people struggled during COVID because we were so isolated. Everybody was just within themselves and within maybe their own family unit. And it was very confining for so many people. And we're starting now just to get back into what was reality prior to COVID. And it feels really fantastic getting out and having lunch or dinner or coffee with friends, with people that you know and loved ones, and finding that community again. And it's so important. And it's so important for us to be able to find our tribe. And who is our tribe, you ask? So our tribe is just that. It's community. It's finding the like-minded people or those that tug at our heartstrings that you just know are part of you. You've either known them some way, somehow, you don't know how, but you just know that you know them. And it's about sharing experiences, feeling safe in that atmosphere, to be able to share those experiences openly, without judgment, without persecution. That's when you know that you have found real community, that you have found people that you can trust. And today, this evening, it just brought all that back home for me. All of that we've been missing, prior to COVID, we all took this for granted. And now as we're coming out of COVID and trying to get back to, a normal life, we're all realizing how much we missed that piece of it and how much we crave the togetherness and being within community and being present with each other, right? And so it was just a fantastic evening. We all need our community. We all need our tribes, no matter who we are. So I encourage you to seek out your tribe, because it's a great way to discuss things. I learned so much that I didn't know before. Some personal things about this group of women that I was with. Some things I did know, but it was a teaching moment for all of us. And when you're within that community group, it's always about a teaching moment. It's all about learning. It's all about understanding each other and what we go through, trials and errors, right? So no matter who you are, it is so important for you to find your tribe, find your like-minded people, and reach out to them and have conversation with them, because that's what keeps the fire within us. That's what drives our soul to, go to new heights and new distances, is the love and the support that we get from that tribe. And we always learn new things, whether we knew something about a topic that was being discussed or not. You always learn a new twist on things. And so keeping an open mind, being present in that moment, having the eye contact and letting them know that they are heard, that you are listening, that you care what they have to say, that what they have to say is important. And just having that moment, that piece of it is so powerful, right? It's bringing each other together in a different way than you previously had been. You can be coworkers and know someone from what they do at work day in and day out, but you get them away from work and they are a completely different person or a personality, right? You dive deeper into who they are, because who they are as the person that you sit to next to in the cubicle or across the way in the office is not always the person that presents themselves when you get them in a safe space. Now, sometimes they are, but sometimes they aren't. And you can learn so much from somebody just by giving them the chance to open up and tell their story. So look for your tribe, be open with them, communicate with them, and reconnect. It's all about reconnecting right now and getting back to what feels like normal, everyday life. We've all kind of forgotten what that looks like. And so we are rebuilding this. We are rebuilding what our normal lives look like. So get out there and be social. Reach out to your tribe, reach out to those people that you need to connect with, and make that connection happen, and be part of community once again, and enjoy being part of that community. All right. I hope you find your tribe again, so that you can have some great conversation with them and reconnect, because it's really important. And I didn't actually realize that until I had that connection again. And so do yourself a favor and reconnect with those people that give you that heartfelt, soul nourishing need that we're all needing right now. All right. We have a caller on the line this evening. We have Josephine in Western Australia. Good evening, Josephine, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hello. How are you?
How are you this evening?
I'm doing good.
Good. What can I do for you this evening?
It was my mom's memorial yesterday, and I haven't done anything for her. And yeah, no, I just wanted to see if she was okay and if I'm okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. So you kind of cut out there at the beginning. So you recently lost your mom. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me just take a moment here and connect. And as I do that, there'll just be a little moment of silence, and then I will be right back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So Josephine, so your mom is doing great. I will say she's worried about you. Um, and she just wants to say that she's so sorry that she had to leave. And she really is concerned about you and how you're doing. She's watching over you and is with you all the time. But she says she's been having trouble getting through to you.
Okay.
Um, she says you need to take care of yourself.
Right.
That you need to do things that are going to make you happy. You have to be able to carry on. And she knows that that's really hard for you right now. And she has a lot of sadness around that piece of it because she can't help you. She's not here to help you, I should say, in the human form. And that's all she wants to do. She was such a loving and caring person. It's just like she has her arms outstretched and she's like, all I want to do is just give you a great big hug. She very much just wants to take care of you and make it all go away and make sure that you are okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see what else she has to say. She says, you have to remember each and every day to do something for you that is meaningful to you. And to remember that life is precious every single day. She wants you to realize the gift that you are, the gift that you were to her, because she loved you very much. And you were such a gift to her in all that you did. And she wants you to remember that.
Thank you.
Yeah, she says you don't give yourself enough credit. And there's got to be credit where credit is due.
Thanks.
And she said she will remind you that all the time. She's saying she's going to come through to you through music, through songs. So pay attention.
I feel it.
Yeah. Pay attention to the lyrics or to the songs or even the melody, she's saying. Even the melody of the songs will trigger a memory of her. And so know that that is her coming through to you to give you encouragement and to remind you of what a gift you are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I need to hear that. I think
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I needed to hear that. Thank you. I miss you so much.
Oh, good. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. She was such a kind and gentle soul, a very beautiful person.
I agree.
She's just saying, don't give up. Don't give up
Don't give
on
up.
don't give up on the beauty of life.
Hmm. Okay.
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 She's saying, remember why you do the things you do, because they're important.
Okay.
She says, do the things that are important and that are meaningful, and let everything else go.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Okay. I'm looking to see if there's anything else she has to say.
Okay. Do you think I'll ace my studies that I'm going to?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you think I'm going to pass my studies?
Hang on, let me, yeah, I do. Your mom is chiming in and she's saying, you're very smart. You've always been, uh, she says, you're too smart for your own good. So she says, don't worry about it. You've got this. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to do your best, and that is all that you can ever ask of yourself. She says, you are more than capable of doing all this. You just need to believe in yourself.
Mm.
And stop trying to make everything perfect. She says, life isn't perfect.
Yeah.
She says, you're going to do a great job. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Okay.
Hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can do for you this evening?
No, I think that's all I needed to hear.
Perfect. I'm so glad. Well, thank you so much and enjoy your evening.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Next, we have Amy in Oklahoma. Good evening, Amy, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hi, Julie. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Ooh, I'm excited to have you. What can I do for you this evening?
Oh, my goodness. I'm really feeling the need to. I lost my grandfather in 2009, and he was the only father figure in my life. And he was the first major loss that I ever had to endure. I lost him the same time I went through my divorce from my ex-husband. the same week I divorced my ex-husband, I lost my father figure. He actually adopted me, so I called him Dad, even though he was biologically my grandfather. He was my biological mother's dad, and due to her mental impairment, she could not care for me, so I was raised by him as well as my maternal grandmother. He, was the only man in my life and meant the world to me. I was a grandfather's girl, daddy's girl, however you want to call it. And his passing was very sudden, even though it was expected due to his physical condition. And shortly after he passed, I got pregnant with my one and only child. And I really feel like he had a, big part in that, and that kept me on the straight path and allowed me, to produce positive things in my life. I really feel like if I hadn't gotten pregnant with her, my life would have gone down a different path, and it would have been very dark. And ever since then, I've had very good things happen to me. I've made, success of myself despite, what I was born into. And I was born into, high poverty, low social demographic. I had all the cards stacked against me saying I was going to wind up, in XYZ places that no one wants to be. And I turned out, to go down a very good path in life and be able to accomplish a lot of things and help a lot of people along the way. And I just feel the need to connect with him because I miss him so much. Like I said, he passed away in 2009. And, I haven't had, a dad, since then. And I need to know that he's still with me. And I just need to feel him close again.
All right. Yeah, you definitely have had a lot going on in your life, especially in that little short time frame around 2009. And so your grandfather actually has stepped in, and there's so much love from him to you, and he wants you to know that he's so proud of what you've done in your life and how you have raised your daughter and all of the things that you have endured and have conquered. And he wants you to know that you've done some glorious things in your life and that you need to recognize that. And he said he's always with you. He's always with you. And, he has your back. That's what he's saying. I have your back. I've always had your back. And he's watching over your daughter. And he's basic, like what he's showing me is that he's behind the two of you and he's guiding you. Like, it's like he's showing me going left and then a little bit to the right and then a little bit more to the left so it's like he's guiding you, with his arms and with, such huge amounts of love for you. And he's saying you're going in the right direction. Keep going. Keep moving forward.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of love that he has for you.
I really feel like the strength that he carried with him transcended into me after his passing, because he also had a lot of obstacles in his life. And I feel like, his raising, of me to, power through and man up and to push through to accomplish goals and tasks, really just, poured into me, after I was able to get back on my feet again after his passing, which, didn't happen until I found out I was pregnant. And I really feel like, that's the only reason I was able to, restart, myself again after having the first major loss in my life and, getting pregnant, after just having a divorce. It definitely was not, it definitely was not planned by any means, having never been pregnant, prior to from a 10-year relationship that I was in with my ex. It just seemed, divine that, he was behind that because it really, gave me direction, in sense of, I had purpose to, live my life for her, despite my heartbreak of losing him. And I had to accomplish a lot in a very short amount of time.
Yes, I'm hearing miracle child, that she's your miracle child.
You can say that again. She really is a miracle child.
Yeah, I just keep hearing miracle child, and that, she's the one that she's also the driving force in your life, right? We like to think as parents that we are their driving force, but they are our driving force as well.
Ever since I found out, from day one, ever since, everything I've done has been for her. Every decision I've ever made, every thought process was for her benefit and what was best for her and her rearing. Absolutely. I've never faltered in that, and she'll be 13 tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Your grandfather is like a huge player behind the scenes with all of that. And he's so proud of her. And he says she's just a smiling star. That's what he says. She's just a star, a star in the universe. And the smile that she brings lights up the room.
Yeah, so she definitely makes, her whole family proud.
Yeah. Amy, we're coming down to the last few seconds of our show, so I'm going to have to say goodnight. But thank you so much for calling in, and I hope this has been helpful for you.
We hope. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you. You too. All right. Well, that does it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to connect with me to get a personal one-on-one reading or even a group reading, please reach out to me on my website at wingsofsoulswithjulie.com, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook pages, Julie YeagerWalker Medium or Your Time to Shine. Good evening, everyone. Enjoy your Easter weekend, and we will see you next week.